Everyone, welcome to Art-Cher, and today we're going to draw something really sweet. I thought I would try this cute little gingerbread house. I wanted to try cookies first, but let's get this because I want to get these sweet treats in there. I can't wait to do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to do that corner of the house, and I'm going to make this line kind of light because I am going to change it. So first straight up and down, okay? And I want to see a lot of the front of the house. So this line is going to go out and it's going to go up into perspective, but not so high. Like we don't want so much of that raised because this is going to be actually the front of my little gingerbread house. And then I am going to raise this line up slightly so that we can see the side of the house. Okay? And this line would go back with it, although I'm going to make this super light because I'm going to make this all one piece, like this part of the cookie. All right, now this line goes back with this line here. And let's do the corner of the house over here. So that one, this would be a parallel. All corners are parallel. And this would be a parallel. So we're gonna make those pretty light. All right, now I am gonna find like where the front of my house would be right here and where it would look center. So it would be slightly over because you're looking in perspective, and you're gonna go up, and I'm gonna find the top of my roof, okay? The top of my roof, I'm gonna do a little candy. Think sweet stuff, any kind of sweet stuff. Let's do a little mint. Okay. Now from there, I'm gonna bring down my rooftop. Okay, and it's a little swag. Get a little swag there. Okay. And then let's go with the back of my the rooftop here, bringing that back. Okay, and we're gonna go down again, and it kind of matches this. Okay, and then we're gonna do the candy around the back because we're gonna make these symmetrical. And let's do a candy here because we can. And let's do another candy here. Okay, and then let's do another candy here. Remember, this roof is going to come over some of those candies. All right, so there is our house so far. Now, what I really want to do is get these to kind of go in slightly. Like I want them to bend this way because it's just fun. So let's do that. Let's get our lines to bend in like this. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little mark how far I want it bent in, and I'm going to bend that in like that. Okay, now this is going to be the same, so I can make that mark, but this one is going to connect over here. Although, let's put this. We want this to actually come in as well. Okay, now we're going to connect these two lines here. I'm going to erase these so that that doesn't look like it's a mistake. All right, now we're going to do some of the features of the house. So let's go ahead and let's do the door. I'm going to go straight up and down with the door. So I'm going to go here and probably about to there. It's going to be straight up and down. Now this is going to go back into perspective with this line and this line. Okay, so the top of the door goes back into perspective and it comes down. Okay, these are going to be straight parallel lines. Okay, and you can have like a door that is, you know, it's curved or something like that. You can do that. All right, and if I make any kind of window, so let's make some windows on the side. this line and that line are what I need to follow. So I'm going to follow kind of right, I kind of went up a little high. Let's go here. I'm going to put a few windows and there. Okay, so we're kind of like doing these lines almost parallel. They go back into perspective.
The lines for the sides of the windows are going to follow this line, and they're going to go back with that angle of the side of the house. Get those in there.
Okay, and they look like they're getting smaller as they go back. I'm going to erase that line right there. Okay. And then let's put some little, yeah, we can put almost like a little edge around everything. And we're going to trim up everything. And we're going to make fun little candies. Okay, trimming up. Now I'm going to put a window here too, because I might as well. And that's going to go with that line, and it's going to follow this line as well. Okay, to that vanishing point, but these are parallel to each other again. Okay, and then same thing with that. All right, now let's give it a little doorknob. Okay, so gingerbread houses have a lot of, little decorative elements on them. Let's give this a little. Keep decorating around your windows and whatever else you add on there. Like fun little things you add on there. Just keep deck it out. That's what you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to do my marker just so that I can show you. I'm going to do candy canes coming down the side, because this is fun. All right, so we're going to actually just have those kind of go around. Lines going around like that. Okay, and let's go down the other side. Let's kind of do this symmetrical type of thing. So I'm going to go right down the side of this. Okay, that's going to go right in like that. And then I'm going to come down. And I want those candy canes. Yeah, not into them. So here's my candy cane on the back. And we're going to kind of twist those little candy cane twists on there. Right? And let's do one on the top. Might as well line the whole rooftop.
Gingerbread style of architecture started showing up in the 1860s in America. The form of architecture was very similar to Victorian homes. It just was a little more elaborate, with very steep gabled roofs, bright colors, and decorative woodwork.
So did you know that gingerbread houses originated in Germany? Yes, and I'm going to show you this really cool picture of some of these houses that are real houses that actually are in Rothenburg, Germany. And they look just like gingerbread houses. They're very famous. Okay, so I'm coming down the side like that, but then I want to have some ices. Let's get some ices on here. So gingerbread houses are kind of a funny thing. Ginger came to Europe in the 11th century, and it was thought to be like a really good preservative. So they found out that it would preserve flour and meat. So what people started to do was to put them in their little biscuits, and that's where the gingerbread cookie came from. When you do these little twists, make sure you have 6, because if you don't have 6, now I just think I put 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I put 6 in there. if you don't have it 6, what's going to happen is if you have parts that are colored and you do, your colors like you do green and white, you're going to be missing one of your colors that you end up having 2 greens next to each other. So yeah, the German immigrants brought over their traditions of gingerbread house building, and that was like around the 19th century, and it became very popular when the story of Hansel and Gretel came out. If you know that story of Hansel and Gretel, I'm not very into that fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm. And it is kind of like a grim story. But the popularity soared after that tale came out of gingerbread houses. Okay, so let's do a nice little window up here as well. Okay, so we're gonna base it on this line. We're gonna do a nice big window based on that line. Okay, and we're gonna do the bottom. Let's do this. And, I think we're gonna have like the window pane in the center there. And let's do a few of these going across. There we go. Okay. All right, and how about some candy canes going down the side of this too? That's starting to look like something now. All right, how about some frosting? So we're gonna have some frosting kind of lop around. You can do it around any part of this, really. There we go. Okay. Maybe I should do like the other side of it on the frosting. So it looks like it's piped down there. All right, let's put some nice ices right here. I like this part of it. Okay. There we go. And how about some frosting around the door? Some piped frosting around the door. That just will be fun.
Okay, and here are some of those gumdrops I was telling you about that are going to line the side of our house going down the side, and I'm putting a little gumdrop path in the front. Let's not forget to lop some frosting on the top of that roof with some wavy lines. Let's start adding some of our sweet landscape. I have some peppermint sticks. We can do cookie trees, lollipops, whatever sweet stuff you can think of that's fun. I'm going to add some lines in the background to show some depth in our landscape, and then decorate your sky with whatever you want. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe below, and I'll see you next time.